Hey guys, what's going on? Jake here, and welcome back to another episode of Bajcetics. Boys, today we are finally going to have some Elite Division Rivals gameplay, and to be honest with you, we're going to come a cropper with some issues, and to be honest with you guys, it's Bajcetics boys, but the usage of Bajcetic has rapidly gone down, and to be honest guys, that is because my team just isn't good enough to match with some of the people's in Elite Division, because if you get a half-decent player that I'd even say I'm slightly better than, combined with a team that's miles better than mine, it doesn't go well, and I normally lose. And to be honest with you, my record in Elite Division is absolutely dreadful, and I've just been going down by like 1 or 2 goals to really good teams and just leaving. But first of all, we played Foot Champs, and Foot Champs didn't go as well. Or didn't go well, should I say. Because we only played up till 9 wins because I just couldn't be bothered to play the game. So we only played to 9 wins, but to be honest with you, the chances of us getting anything from the Reds were almost impossible. So I just kind of wanted to play it for the extra coins and also because it wouldn't be too difficult. So that's what we ended up doing. We ended up cutting the extra coins and stuff like that. But qualifiers went really well. We went 8-2 in qualies, and then in actual champs we just played to 9 wins, and yeah, that was about it, really. That's all we did. So, at the end of the day, not too bad. And we get another Terre Abelaria. So, we are going to do ourselves a icon player pick. And this player is going to come straight into our Foot Champs team for qualies anyway, no matter how good and or bad they might be. So, let's hope that they are quite good. Getting rid of Kessler finally and Loco, and a few other fodder cards to get ourselves a cheeky little Bastian Schweinsteiger, which isn't too bad at all. He's not worth loads, worth a decent amount, but, you know, let's see how he plays. Teeny Tiny on the ball, gives it into Matteo. These two in qualifiers, by the way, with Silas was just really good for some reason. Schweinsteiger bodying the man, gives it into Teeny Tiny, and plays it back into Teresa Abelaria, and she's going to drill it, hopefully, into Hoffman, who plays it inside to Matteo. Nice little touch out the feet and a finish from Matteo. She was very good up top, to be honest with you. Grimaldo on the ball, gives it into Schweinsteiger, into Grimaldo, into Abelaria. Hoffman's going to wait for the ball into Teeny Tiny. Lovely little ball roll heel to get through the defenders, and a lovely finish from Teeny Tiny. This man's Drogba's trying to glitch through my defence. We give it away stupidly. He should score, but it's a really nice block by the red Vigil card at the back that we got from Rivals Rewards earlier on in, last episode, I think it was actually. We decided to use her Nash and Wang in qualifiers. We're through on goal again with Matteo. Nice little fake shot cancel inside and a beautiful little Trivella. And in the end, this is the team we ended up finishing off with. And to be honest with you, I found this team very nice. I thought Vasquez was really bad. Nesta was only in for 1 game because Maldini got suspended. And other than that, to be honest with you, we should have gone 10-0 in qualifiers. But there was 1 game where I lost to a really bad player. But it was just an off game. And then I just rage quit a game because I got a red card. And it was 0-0 and I just couldn't really be bothered to play. So, yeah, that's what we ended up doing. And to be honest with you, Bajcetic is already on the bench, and I don't think he's going to get much game time. But in actual champs, I think initially, I'll tell you why I only got 9 wins. Initially, I was like, I played a few games. I was like, this is really sweaty. Everyone really wants that Fekir. And obviously, I wanted the Fekir. But at the same time, it was like, if I don't get him, I'm not really too bothered. He's going to be one of those meta cards anyway, and I'm not the biggest fan of using meta cards unless I pack them and stuff like that. So for me, it was like, I don't really care that much, and I'm not going to sweat my arse off, especially when I don't have a good enough team to compete, because then it will just be disappointment after disappointment. So I was kind of like, let's just not play Foot Champs, because it wasn't worth it anymore. No one was getting anything good out of red picks and stuff like that. But then I was like, after I'd given away a load of wins, I was kind of like, let's just get to the 9. Make sure we get a player pick. There could be a chance we get someone, but it doesn't really matter anyway. I'll probably just get someone awful anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And that's what I ended up doing. I ended up just pushing on to 9, and this is some of the gameplay from pushing on to 9. But the obvious the obvious errors were there. Was my one-on-one bottle was not good enough a lot of the time. There was a lot of times where I was just missing one-on-ones to go around the keeper, and my bottle wasn't good enough because of that. And then also my defending was absolutely atrocious. I was coming up against really good teams and half-decent players with those really good teams, and they were just walking through me and carving me open. And yeah, the 4-1-2-1-2-2 I was using was good for the attacking side, but defensively it was awful because it defended as a 4-1-2-1-2-2. We have changed up those custom tactics recently, like literally just yesterday, and played like 4 games with it, and it now defends in a 4-4-2, so it should be a little bit more manageable now, as my player goes flopping on the floor. And this is straight from kickoff, by the way. Jonathan David, good challenge from McAllister. It just bounces straight back to his Musiala. Henry, I've tackled him with Maldini once and twice, and he still scored. So, yeah, just I think now we're going to see examples of some of the goals I was conceding. I mean, this game, this weekend, was absolutely hating me. I gave away a penalty for not even touching the tackle button. I was giving away penalties for no reason. I was, Aspilicueta, by the way, what a player he is. He's so good. We're going to be evoing him. But we managed to get him because I couldn't give away free wins if I actually wanted him, so I kind of had to play. And then Nico as well, we got from our one player pick, and, better than what most people got anyway. He's worth like 80k. So, now it was just a case of the game was really screwing me over a lot with bounces and defending and stuff like that. But at the same time, I also wasn't really trying to defend because I just couldn't really care less about the game. So I was just losing my head. Well, trying not to lose my head. And I actually didn't. So in the end, I did awfully in weekend league, but I just didn't lose my head. So I don't know. Would I rather do well and lose my head, or I don't know. But I did lose my head playing Rivals, which isn't ideal, and Rivals is where I was getting screwed over, potentially even more, in the weekend league. But yeah, as I said, we have also now managed to finish off at Takafusa Kubo. Yeah, Takafusa Kubo. But then we went into Elite Division Rivals, and we were 4 wins, 20 losses. Like, just being completely honest with you. But it was one of those cases where I couldn't be bothered to defend. If I came up against a good opponent and conceded a goal, I'd leave, because I just wanted to have easy games. So I just wanted to find easy opponents, and most of the opponents weren't even like that much better than me, or they weren't better than me, but their team was just so good that I couldn't compete. So hopefully now, with the team you're going to see at the end of this video, or potentially after the rewards video, that team should hopefully be good enough to allow me to compete. But we did end up getting our 7 wins for the week, by the way. We didn't just ditch it off, we just kept going through with it, and eventually got them. This video is definitely making me look like an absolutely dreadful player, but at the end of the day, I don't care enough about this game. This game is pretty awful this year, so it is what it is. But we are going to get ourselves Aitana Bonmati. No, I'm joking. We're not that lucky. We get Patri Gajardo, the worst of the 3 female Barcelona Spanish centre mids. It could have been Patelas or Bonmati, and I probably would have cried if I'd got them, but, it's Gajardo. We're not going to cry at it, though. But it is a little bit disappointing, I must say. This, by the way, is all coming from a grind using the crafting method. So basically what I was doing is I was using what I had in my club already to do the upgrades, and then you get 5 rares back. I was putting them rares into, or the duplicate rares into the league upgrades, and then I was putting the stuff from the league upgrades back into the crafting upgrades, and then I was putting high-rated fodder duplicates or high-rated fodder into exchanges, and I was doing the daily upgrades and stuff. And in the end, I had all 150 upgrades done in 2 days and made more money, got more cards in my club, more coins, better fodder, and loads of TOTS cards. So in the end, it was definitely worth it. And we did another icon player pick with some of the fodder and got a Billy. Blanc, by the way, is also a fantastic option, but a Billy was 1,000,000 coins. I think she's now settled back down at about 850k, but we had to take a Billy. We couldn't take Blanc. If I'd have got any other player other than a Billy, Blanc would have been taken. I would have been buzzing, but you can't turn down an 850k a Billy card, that's for sure. And we decided to try luck again and got an awful pick, so we're just going to take Van Nistelrooy for the fodder. And then doing some of the daily bronze packs, we got Tots Joe Bellingham, who was 100k at this time. I think he's still about 60k now, but that card looks quite nice. Might have to give him a try. And then we also packed loads of other Tots cards. So, for example, Savio was one of them. We packed him quite a few times, actually. We got Merkin at one point. By the way, I think all of these pictures are like 8 seconds long. So I actually don't have a lot to say over it. Lola Gallardo, like, no one's ever going to use that card. Just fodder at the end of the day, innit? Traore, again, fodder. Who on earth is ever going to use that card unless you are starting a new account and have no one else to go with? Cometi's like 5'5", so I'm never going to use her. She also only has 68 passing. So what is the point in that card? Unai Simon, there's a million better goalkeepers. I own Donnarumma and Alisson, and there's a Czech SBC out. Who's ever going to use this card? Another Savio, just for the road boys, you know how it is. Got to get your Savio stocked up. And a Buanga, cool. I'm never going to use that card either, I can tell you that for a fact. And Vivian, I mean, to be fair, may someday use that card, to be fair. So you never know. Probably the best one we've had so far, other than Savio. Miguel Gutierrez, we are going to use him later on in today's episode. And are we going to get another Miguel? Yep, another Miguel Gutierrez in the duplicate section. This is going great, guys. This is going absolutely great. I mean, we're packing a lot of TOTS cards, and they were allowing us to do a lot of upgrades and get a lot of fodder. But looking at it now, it doesn't look that good. But at the same time, like, people who haven't done the Camavinga, oh yes, 450k TOTS card. We will take that and run, boys. You know what? What a card. W. Yeah, I'm never going to complain again. You know what? Rest of these packs, I've packed Camavinga. Oh my word. That is beautiful. Traore, who cares? Got Camavinga, mate. What? Camavinga's like 450k, man. I can't believe it. Another Martin Prieto. Don't care, mate. I've got Camavinga. Oh, wow. And Serie A TOTS this weekend, by the way, boys. If Dybala's got one, we've got to play Weekend League again. Bonucci as well. What a card. We don't mind that. He looks quite nice. Other than the lack of plus chemistry, he does look very good. Another Martin Prieto, but this time we are back on the Xbox. And then, with all the duplicate fodder, that Martin Prieto specifically and stuff, we then completed, I think this is us completing something else, but maybe another icon pick, I'm not sure. But we did get Nico Williams as well from an 85 plus player pick. Oh, are we completing a player? I can't actually remember. But we then pack a duplicate gold Salah from an 11 players upgrade. I think that's an 85 exchange. And then we complete an 87 rated squad. Aha! I know who we're completing now. We are completing the 87 rated, no, the 93 rated. Where did 87 come from? The 93 rated female Leon Cam. And she looks pretty nice. And I'm tempted to do Diani. There's only 1 day, 8 hours left on her. But Diani is an absolutely incredible card. And I've heard so many good things. But it's just, you know, will this Leon woman get an upgrade and will they win? I don't know. We also get Tom Shorey. No, sorry, not Tom Shorey. Alex Shorey. We then get another Martin Prieto, which, you know, always a joyous time to see Martin Prieto come out of pack. I think I packed her like 7 or 8 times. I don't even show most of them. And this here is footage of me completing that final crafting upgrade. So I didn't really care about any of the cards that are in my club anymore at this point. I just wanted to get the upgrades done. And by completing that final one, they were all done, which is good. Overall, I don't think we got, other than Camavinga, we didn't really get anything absolutely incredible. But it's just like the Team of the Year crafting upgrade grind. We got a load of fodder back and we made coins. And at the same time, we got ourselves a Valverde, which was a middle tier card. Not one of the best ones, but a middle tier card. So we couldn't really complain. And to be honest with you, that Valverde may get an evolution during footies or something. We've packed another TOTS. It's going to be Ruben Diaz to start us off. But who's it going to flip to? That's a very good question. It's going to flip to Aphenia. Hey, she's not worth a lot, but she looks pretty good. She looks similar to Diani, but Diani's just got something special about her that makes her absolutely incredible, according to Nick Run the Foot Market, who is her biggest advocate. And to be honest with you guys, I do trust what he says. But this is the team we're now using in arrivals. Inaki Williams, Diaz, Kubo, Camavinga, Abili. That Edison now has been upgraded because Atalanta beat Leverkusen. Like, what the hell? Gabriel, Miguel Gutierrez, Aspi, and Maldini. But that team's not even bad. But you look at it compared to every other team you'll face in Elite Division, it's awful. But to be honest with you, Inaki Williams was a saviour in dark times. Kubo was good. And the thing is, right, I was losing a lot of games, but I was liking my team. And it was just a case of, this guy's team's just better than mine. But I like my team still. So, at the end of the day, I'm not going to cry about it. Nice finish there from Luis Diaz. Very, very nice finish indeed. I think we're just going to have some random clips, probably goals conceded. Oh, yeah. I'm doing everything I can to stop him scoring a kickoff goal, and he just runs in a straight line through my whole team, which makes absolutely zero sense. Like, I was doing second man press and stuff, and my players were not even trying to win the ball. And once again, I think this is a lot of goals we were just conceding. But yeah, we conceded a kickoff goal, and then we're playing against people who are just flicking the ball up and running in straight lines. And then my keeper just decides, hey, I'm just going to not save the ball. I've had a chance at the other end. I think I probably should have scored that one. I think that was a chance that I should have scored. I don't remember it exactly, but then we win the ball high with Camavinga, get into Diaz, green time finish at the near post, and it's a very nice finish indeed. And I was making subs, and then the guy just decides I'm gone, mate. So fair enough, fella. He leaves, and we're now into more highlights. So Inaki Williams has just scored for us, and there's another clip, guys. So I'd love to hazard a guess at what happens as, I've won the ball, and it's just bounced straight back to Lewandowski, who has got a rebound. The worst goal I've conceded so far, but there's a lot worse. There's flick-up bicycle kicks. I concede every corner. I concede every flick-up bicycle kick. I'm conceding kick-off goals where people run in a straight line through my team, and nobody tries to make a tackle. I'm conceding rebounds. But the thing is, this game, outside of stuff like that, which is unrealistic, is actually not a bad game. Yep, there you go. There's a flick-up bicycle kick. Just get rid of the flick-up bicycle kicks, make corners less OP, and make it so when you actually tackle someone, you win the fucking ball. And this game's actually quite good. Or you don't give away a stupid penalty for not even pressing the tackle button, as he's now red-timed the shot. It's just come off Maldini for no reason. He's taken a heavy touch and bounced straight to his Fekir, this guy's Fekir. I mean, it's just a catalogue of stupid goals. It's a catalogue of everything wrong in this game. Corners, flick-up bicycle kicks, random blocks and stuff that I make that should never be fouls. This guy has an easy tap-in and decides, I'm just going to score a flick-up bicycle kick. What's the point? Just put the ball in the back of the fucking net, mate. I don't get it. It's just so weird. Oh, wait, here we go. Corner. That means he's going to take it short and whip it into the back post. No, he just runs straight to the near post, gets a lucky rebound off the corner, and then just somehow scores from it. Corners are overpowered. Flick-ups are overpowered. Tackles don't work. Kick-off goals are rife. And I'm out here scoring nice goals with Inaki Williams, who's not even a meta card, and I'm being punished for it. So, EA, I'm all for this boycott EA thing, by the way. But just saying, EA, your game is awful. If I had a better team, would this stuff be happening? Not as much, for sure. Like, the rebounds wouldn't be happening as much if I had, like, a Bissek, because no one would get near Bissek. So, at the end of the day, it is some user error, I'm not going to lie. But at the same time, I feel like I'm being punished for no reason. And there, we win a nice penalty, nicely crafted penalty anyway. He didn't even click tackle on me, I don't think. And, he's given it away, but I would have been an on goal. Ability's going to step up to take it. She's going to blast it, bottom left, and it's a nice finish. And, I think this was the clip from earlier on in the game, but straight out from my keeper's arms, and then Inaki Williams is in. One-on-one with this man's keeper. We got to finish it now, surely. Good finish at the near post from Inaki. I do like Inaki Williams, to be fair. He's quite a good card. I did like Kubo as well. As I said, I liked the whole team. I even liked Gabriel, who was conceding about 3 goals a game. But were they all his fault? No. Hardly any of them were his fault. He was probably doing me a solid most of the time. And I was just getting extremely, extremely unlucky with this game just being this game. So at the end of the day, the only thing I can take away from it is once we get some better players and once we figure out what we're going to do, we should be okay. But this is now me this was last night, completing Alexander Sørloth. Oh my word, I love this man. I absolutely love this card. 6'5", he's got aerial plus, he's got some really nice play styles, rapid, he's got 95 pace. I mean, wow. What else could you really want? Maxed out physicals as well, solid dribbling other than the agility and balance. It's one of those cards, and into the gameplay we go. Camavinga into Hoffman, gives it to Goretzka. This was a new team I was using, by the way, which you'll see at the end. Camavinga, lovely little ball over the top. Sørloth wins it and heads it into the back of the net, and that is a 1-0 rage quit, I think. But we were cooking that guy in the first opening few minutes, so I'm not surprised. And yeah, my skill rating is absolutely on the floor. But yeah, we were then in this game losing, and I had 5 XG, so I just bottled it basically. But we put it back to 3-3, And in the dying minutes, I've gone lunging in there for no reason. I mean, yeah, as I said, my defending capabilities have gone out the window. Probably because of head loss, but it is what it is. Just head loss with this game in general, not with certain games. And then Diaz is through on goal, slips in Sørloth, who finishes it beautifully, and that is going to be a 4-3 lead taken thanks to Alexander Sørloth. And I think this guy just leaves because I think he probably could have just scored a kickoff goal and just ran through my team because that's what everyone else seems to do. But in the end, I think he ends up just leaving the game. It's strange that he does it, but you know, fair enough, mate. I'll take the win. And I think now all we need is one more win for the week of rivals, and we've won now 2 in a row. No, actually, that was the final win. No, it wasn't. We got one more win to go, I think. But we won it off camera, I think. I don't think I showed highlights. I think I got another quick rage quit. Yeah, I remember now. I scored 2 corners with Sørloth, and the guy left. And that was it. But if you've got someone you can score corners with, corners are so big on this game, and they'll just help you win so much. It's like, you kind of got to have someone who can score corners. And we're going to put Azpilicueta into this Evo instead of Nico into both of the red Evos because this Azpilicueta deserves it. He's been playing right back, left back and centre back for me, and he's been quality in every position. Sometimes a little bit weak in the tackle, but Anticipate does enough to help him. And this was how the team was set up and how it ended up finishing in the end and how it ended up performing. Vasquez is still too weak. Azpilicueta did a job at left back. Hincapié and Maldini were all right. Hoffman was good. This Goretzka card that we were evoing, he was okay. He's ended up now being quite good with that evo. Biddy's nice. Camavinga is very nice. Diaz is top draw still, and Sørloth is Sørloth. Very, very good card. So yeah, we still haven't used this Bonucci, which is a shame. And then I haven't really used that Klaus much either. But Inaki Williams is still the saver of the dark time so far. I do like to bring him off the bench. He is a mayhem card. And these were the tactics that I changed to in the end, because originally I just had things a different way and then I changed things up. We decided to put fast build up on. I've increased the depth to 71 for a higher press. And it also means when people are in on goal, they're not in on goal like directly on the edge of my box. They're in on goal more where I have time to think about how I'm going to sort this situation out. We've changed it so Sørloth's no longer on getting behind and stay he's on stay central and Diaz is on drift, like just the balanced one. Sørloth comes in, picks up the ball, and Billy then overlaps over him. Goretzka and Camavinga are always like staying back, and it just feels like it's a lot more of a balanced team. And then the Liga Tots upgrade came out as well last night, and we decided to go and do it, but unfortunately we ended up getting ourselves a duplicate Savio. But the other player that came out last night, well, the other SPC that came out last night, should I say, was a absolutely fantastic player. And we had to put Traore into that Savio, into something. And this was the first squad we submitted. A load of 84s, Cometti, Van Nistelrooy, the icon, and Savio. And then in the second squad, we put our base hero Tevez that we got for free from an objective, and Martin Prieto, and then some more 84s and 85s. And that is what is going to allow us to unlock what is actually a fantastic card. He looks good. His shooting playstyles aren't great, but he does have Travella Plus. It's Angel Correa's flashback card. Now, I'm looking forward to using this card in the next episode, 5-star skill moves, some okay playstyles from the dribbling. He's going to play at cam because he's got ping pass. We're going to put Hoffman to centre mid, and I think we're just going to play with Diaz and Sørloth as strikers, and we're going to drop... who are we dropping? We're dropping Goretzka, and then, Rivals Rewards have also changed my team a little bit, but they'll probably just go in at the start of the next episode because we don't want this video to run too long. And then we play some squad battles as well to do that brand new Van Aken that came out last night. Got 2 more games to play for him. Got McAllister's level 1 Evo done. We now just need to play Rivals for him, so we'll sub him on. And we need to play some Champs for Azpilicueta, so we are going to play some Champs qualifiers as well, probably in the next episode. So thank you for watching, guys. This is the team that we had preliminarily, but that's probably going to change now heading into qualifiers. But next episode, you'll probably see qualifiers gameplay after you've seen the Rivals Rewards, and then we will have a look probably at the brand new Serie A Tots and stuff and just kind of decide, are we going to actually play Weekend League or not? So thank you for watching, guys. Wishing you the best of luck. Boycott EA. Do not buy store packs, boys, and stuff like that. You know how it goes, and I'll see you all next time.